Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay,
It's your boy D. What's up, y'all?
and we are D&J Movie Reviews.
Oh
We
yeah,
are back again with another video, and
back.
today we're gonna be talking about
Hmm.
Until Dawn. It's a movie based off of a PlayStation game and all stuff, and it's really really good, man. And we're gonna go ahead and try to break this down in our review and give you our takes,
Oh yeah,
what we thought about the movie. But before we get started, you guys, make sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't
yeah.
forget to hit those notification bells. Stay tuned for more updates. So here we go into the review.
All right.
So the setting is there's five teenage kids that
Mm-hmm.
basically take a trip out to some places. It's called Gore Valley, Darrell.
Gore Valley.
Gore Valley, and pretty much these kids they're looking for one of the girls' sister who
Clover.
went missing, and basically they're out there in the woods somewhere, and they basically approached this mysterious house. And then
Mm.
after that, then a lot of stuff went left, and a lot of strange things happens to these individuals. So that's pretty much the synopsis of the movie. So let's get
Mm-hmm.
down to review. The first act of the movie, my take is that I feel like that the first act, introducing some of these characters, I feel like it was kind of a little bit kind of a little bit like slow pace for me a little bit, and then
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it started picking up with a lot of the uptight scenes, the most anticipated scenes that surprised the heck out of us, Darrell. It started picking up in the second act and the third act, and this movie, bro, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Okay.
knew that this movie was based off of a video game,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't play Until Dawn, Darrell, but
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some of the gameplay of it, and I was like, okay, cool. And
Mm-hmm.
then when they came out with a movie about this, I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, all right. So now and I did some research, so I'm kind of getting a couple of these vibes, and so watching this movie, bro,
Mm-hmm.
all these characters, the five of these kids, are basically trying to figure out a lot of this stuff, and it's a mystery, and there's a lot of surprising things that happen in this movie, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, without spoiling anything, some of the kills in this movie very detailed, very detailed, and I'm not gonna lie, like the gore, it was definitely there. It was definitely there a little bit. You can tell like some of the stuff was like they really did like I don't know. You could tell that they had a lot of practical effects in this some of the scenes, bro, with less CGI, which is really good, bro. Some of the practical effects like really carried on with some of the
Mm-hmm.
like the kills and everything in this movie.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, there's a lot of interesting things that I was just like, whoa, it's just like the jump scares was
Mm.
there. And I
Yeah.
was like, man, I was like, yo, like it's very surprising. Like honestly, sitting in that movie, Darrell,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of gave me a little bit of anxiety, a little bit. And because I'm not gonna lie, because I like, bro, I never felt like I mean, of course, I mean we watch horror movies and all
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
mean, but like with this one, bro, it was just how the way that they, showed some of the stuff and some, possible Easter eggs,
Yeah.
and it just makes you, wonder. I'm like, yo, like this is, insane, man.
Yeah.
Because I basically was watching this movie with like, dang it, bro, like all this stuff is going on, bro. It's insane how the way that they, made us out. But very well, it definitely worked. I did like um I did like some of now some of the I can say CGI a little bit was a little bit kind of a little bit, what I'll just say is wasn't like the taste that I can, pretty much put my, finger around. Some of the CGI I could tell was like a little bit, you know, a little bit off a little bit, but some of the practical effects, Darrell, definitely carried me. definitely, get like surprised me a little bit in this movie.
Hmm.
So basically, that's my take. So what is your take, Darrell?
It's a fucking good ass movie. That's all I can say. This
Mm-hmm.
movie was good. I mean, I guess, I mean, because it was produced or directed, from PlayStation, because it was a video game. The
Mm-hmm.
video game was nothing like this at all. Nothing
Nah.
like this.
That's
Uh,
what I'm saying, because I ain't played a game, but I know so I know we did a reaction on this,
yeah,
and my sister-in-law, she commented and she said that basically it's based off of a video game. So I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
sure that my
yeah.
sister-in-law, she played the video game at some point.
Yeah. This movie, like, again, the five friends go see, try to go find Clover's sister, and
Mm-hmm.
1 minute it was raining, next minute it's clear. Then it's just, they go into the house and they do, everything that they needed to do to actually find, Clover's sister. Ain't it
Yeah.
Sammy? I think it was Sammy. Yeah, I think Sammy. I think her name was Sammy. Uh,
Which one? Which one?
Clover's sister.
No. Her name was Melanie.
Oh yeah, Melanie. Sorry,
Yeah. Her
Melanie,
name was
Sammy.
Melanie.
Sorry, they don't even sound the same.
His name was
But
Melanie.
Melanie. But yeah, she was determined to find her sister, and this movie was just really, really good. I didn't see no parts of CGI whatsoever. The killings, amazing. The horror, the jump scares, and everything, amazing. Like, it's just 1 minute is silent, then boom, it's right there in your face, and like it was a really, really played out movie, and from beginning to end, like you said the first time, the first part, it was slow. It was slow a little bit. I was like, are we gonna take this movie? Is it gonna be good? Because the first 5-10 minutes it was like really slow, then it jumped into it. Didn't waste no time after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie, I like this movie. I'm not gonna lie, this movie was a good movie.
Yeah.
If you like horror movies, this is a movie that you actually need to go see.
Yeah, definitely. Um, you said something interesting, Darrell. You said that when we sit right beside each other, you
Yeah,
said that this movie has elements from what movie you said?
there's
The,
a descent.
the
It's about
Descent.
five. It's about the group of girls go into his cave. They're cave divers,
Yeah,
and they go into his cave, and they haven't heard anything about this cave because every cave they go into, they've heard about it, how to get out. This one, they don't.
gotcha.
So they try to get away from them. They go into a cave, then they start seeing crazy things. Your mind starts, your eyes and your mind be like, oh shit, there's something, but there really was. So they actually come, and these monsters who was actually down in this cave goes and kill them because they're entering their cave. And so yeah, this movie made me think of that a little bit because there was in a house, then they go down to the house, underground the house, then boom, that's where everything is. So that's what movie made me think of that. So if y'all haven't go seen Descent, it's a really, really good movie. I love that movie. That's a very, it's a good movie.
Now very interesting to me is that
Hmm.
the whole like the antagonist behind the whole thing.
Yeah,
Um it's kind of, like I said, without giving nothing away, it's kind of, interesting how the way that they pretty much present how he orchestrated everything that was going
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
that
yeah.
was like, whoa, so that's what he was doing. And it's like I said,
Yeah.
in all five of these characters, these kids, they just, figure out and everything and trying
Hmm.
to, pretty much survive. But I really do feel like, man, that it kind of does. Um, I really say that, towards the end of this movie and everything, it also kind of probably, pretty much hints there's a possibility that there could be, you know, a
I think there'll
sequel,
be
something
I
like
think there'll
that.
be a sequel.
Yeah,
Cause I
and
think, yeah, I think it'll be a
good.
sequel.
Yeah, and it's just like I said, this movie pretty much, like I said, it just very just it just shocked me, had me on the edge of my seat a
It
little bit,
did.
like
It did
especially
have.
like the
I mean,
killings. I was
you're
like,
right.
yo, That's insane, man.
You're right. It
but
did have
overall,
advantages. To see.
yeah. But overall, do I think that this is the best horror movie?
No,
No, it's
no,
not the best.
not at all.
But from what I'm seeing in this movie, and I'm on towards the end, of this review, I'm gonna give my grade and all stuff. Um, from what I've seen for this movie, man, this movie it definitely did kind of like with some of the horror elements in this movie, it
Hmm.
kind of pretty much carried a little bit in this movie, and you feel it. You feel it, and you honestly,
You feel
I
that
know
shit
that
in
some people, I
bones.
mean, yeah, some people might think like, do you really care about these characters and all stuff? Maybe not, but you do get some sense and everything. Like, yo, like this is crazy, and
I did. I
I was just
did.
like, yo, it just kind of just like messes with
I
you a
did
little
care
bit.
about. I did care about Clover because Clover was determined to find her sister. I did care about Clover.
Yeah. So it's like I said, this movie, you guys go see Until Dawn. Um,
Hmm.
definitely, I'm gonna say it's definitely something to see. Maybe not the best horror movie, but it's good for what it is. It pretty much the horror. If
Absolutely.
you love like if you love horror movies,
Hmm.
the horror elements in this movie definitely like takes it there
Oh
to
yeah.
what it
Oh yeah.
to what it is. So that's
Oh
pretty
yeah.
much my take. What do you think, Darrell?
Go see it. Go see the
Yeah.
movie. Honestly, if you like horror movies, go see this movie because it has all the elements of everything a horror movie is supposed to have. And I mean, it's just it was just a good movie. We went into this movie like it might be good. The first 5-10 minutes again was like, uh, but then it picked up for just like that. And
Hmm.
it was and I enjoyed this movie. And it it was just a good chill horror movie. If you
Hmm.
went to go see it, let us know. Let us know if you liked the movie or if you didn't like the movie. And we'll give her, you give us your intake, we'll give you our intake. You people have their own opinions about everything that's actually going on, about movies and everything, and we'll give you our opinions. No disrespect, no nothing. Just saying. We're just gonna tell you how you liked it. If you didn't like it, all right, cool, bet that's your opinion. So
You
yeah,
was basically stuck on there trying to establish that.
yeah,
I mean, I get where you come from, Darrell.
yeah. So
But
I'm just
yeah,
saying, just
I
see the
know.
movie. See the
But
motherfucking movie.
what is your grade, Darrell, on this movie?
C+.
C plus.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give like I know it probably would not make no sense to you a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I know at first I said B plus. I
Mm.
gave this movie a B plus and everything, but judging for what it is, and I can say that I know that the first act in the movie it kind of dragged for me, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
do I really care about these characters and all stuff? But I'm gonna go ahead and say that the movie I'm gonna bump it down to probably like a B. I know I said B plus, but I'm gonna put it as a B because
I
B
mean,
is still good. It's still a good movie.
B is it? It's
It's
still. I
just
mean, it is a good movie.
it's
B
still
is good.
I mean, like I said, I know I said B plus, but I could
Mhm.
take it down to probably like a B because it's to me is that
Would you put this
well,
in
well,
your
because
top 20 horror movies?
that's
Is it
because
better
I
than
don't
Hard Eyes?
no
Okay, then. So I mean,
no
I get where you put. I get where you get it. You put it as a B. I mean, that's. I mean,
yeah I'm just
that's
saying
good.
this I'm yeah for what it is like the horror elements in this
Yeah,
movie,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like but can we go ahead and acknowledge that
Mm-hmm.
does this movie have some problems? Of course it does. I mean, every movie,
Yeah.
it has some problems, but I'm not like it's not on the level of Sinners and everything with good,
Oh no, 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 no.
storytelling, you know, dope, cast and everything, good dialogue and all stuff. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm just saying is that for what it is that the movie itself, it was good for what it was.
Kind of.
And
It's
that's
it's kind of weird because you. I mean, I always give a higher grade than you basically you do, and now you give me a higher grade more than I am. But again, it could have been a better movie. It could have been, but I thought a C plus. I think a C plus would be would be good and be decent. I mean,
Honestly, C plus is close to a B. I know I said B
yeah,
plus.
yeah,
I know I said B plus, but I'm gonna bump it down to a B
okay.
because I think for me, I think what it was interesting to me is that the whole mystery aspects of this
I like
movie,
that. I did like
and
the
then trying to figure out how how they're gonna try to pretty much get out of this situation,
yeah.
and of course a lot of weird things happen on the way.
Hmm.
That was
Oh
pretty surprising to me, and that's what I like.
yeah.
So yeah, guys,
Mm.
that go see this movie, go check it out, man,
Good.
and let us know what y'all think in the comments down below.
Mm-hmm.
But
Let us know.
let's let's
Let
know.
us know.
But you got anything else, Darrell?
Nah. No, that's it for me. I'm very excited about this movie. So
All right.
um,
But that's all we have, you guys. This is your boy Jay.
it's your boy D.
We are D&J Movie Reviews, and stay tuned for the next video. Next weekend we got
Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts MCU movie.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see what that movie's talking about. But
Mm-hmm.
y'all take care, be blessed and everything, and we are out this thing. Y'all
Y'all
be
be
good.
good. Be safe. Peace.